Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by to watch. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a general reading, so it won't resonate for everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. My personal readings are open, so if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. Now I'm going to draw 3 theme cards. Then I'm going to check the timeline with the past lives cards. Then I'll get some messages. I'm not sure if I'm going to put tarot down, so I'll just see how this reading goes. And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to watch over and protect me whilst I perform this reading. All readings are for entertainment purposes only. And I'm also going to invoke the energy of the 3 fates to help guide me through this reading. Let's get started, Spirit. So we've got distant horizons in the upright and child in the upright. The numbers 36, 63, 18 or 81 could be significant. Someone's innocent here. Number 29 or 92. Someone's in poverty, number 37 or 73. So you could be getting some communication about someone being innocent here, or an innocent person communicating that someone's imprisoned and someone's in lack mentality. They're being kicked out of somewhere or they're imprisoned somewhere. But yeah, definitely receiving some sort of communication about someone's innocence. Could be someone innocent in jail, but someone's in lack here. Someone can't provide for themselves. So I just want to check the timeline, please, Spirit. So there's some sort of assault where someone was a bystander and allowed this to happen. So someone could be feeling stuck and trapped because they didn't help someone who was innocent when they were assaulted. There's a message that's coming in quickly. Something was put on pause here. Someone's having to face the same judgment as the perpetrator is what I'm hearing. Yeah, this could be with childhood abuse or childhood trauma. This has been written down. There's a communication. Definitely something's been written down about this assault. So this person can't get away with this. They're now stuck. Looks like there was more than one person involved. They allowed this to happen. No one stepped in with an innocent child. Yep, so someone's considered beautiful here within the town that they live in. This person could have been abused for their beauty. Someone could be healing through herbs. Awesome. Just take what part applies to your timeline. These are all relevant to the current timeline that you're on. So you're getting over abuse. Someone's house could be on fire. It could be burning down. Empire is burning down. Someone's fighting for you here. There's a gladiator ready to fight a battle for this beautiful woman. Something could have happened when you were a teenager that's now affected your adulthood. You could be writing about this and you could be using herbs to heal. It could have been a fire. Some sort of legacy that was stolen in your childhood, in your teen years. They could have sent you to some doctor and someone who was supposed to fight for you didn't. And we've got a martyr here. So someone thinks that they are doing something for a good cause. Or this could have been done saying they did this to teach you a lesson or to teach you how to be strong. It's ridiculous. You could be an animal lover. There's an animal. Animals love you. And you could have known this since you were a teenager as well. There's definitely all sorts of abuse here, but they're saying that it was done for your own good. There could be some sort of ice storm that this person gets stuck in, or you've frozen this person out. They've martyred themselves. They play the victim for the saying that it's for the higher good, but it's just nonsense. They just wanted to be abusive. Yeah, this is war. They declared war. They're going to be invaded by a protector. A gladiator's coming to fight for you. So this person's going to be, yeah, put under fire. There could be some sort of shooting as well that this person's going to need healing from. Could be a rampage. Someone was brainwashed here. They brainwashed others into abusing you, or saying that you use your looks to achieve things. Someone's jealous of you. Someone perpetrated crimes against you for revenge. It was unfair. They don't like your beauty. Something's about to erupt here. Something's going off. This is going to be known about. Whatever this is. Someone didn't put in the correct amount of work. They invented stories and tales here about you when you were a teenager, or how you obtained your beauty. Someone's child may not be theirs, or someone is having fertility issues. They're receiving communication about this. Someone's prophet. Someone predicts future events. Or someone could have said that you aren't a prophet and that you're being defended. Someone has food intolerances here, and it could be the thing that's leading to their infertility. You could be becoming recognized or famous, or you could be famous. You have power to change a situation here through healing, through innocence, through communication. Yep, definitely a perpetrator tried to obtain money and steal from you. They could have said that your prophecies were theirs. They're jealous. They abused you in some sort of abusive relationship. A lot of abuse here, but you're free from this. You're not imprisoned. They are. Some sort of mediation has gone on to create peace. You may or may not be aware of this. They could do some sort of rituals that involve the consumption of certain things. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say, but yeah, they're Satan rituals. They wanted you to be helpless. They wanted to destroy you. They wanted you stuck and trapped, imprisoned, and unable to heal because they're jealous. Now they're being invaded. They're going to have to beg and plead here. This could become worldwide. This could become known on the world stage. You could be a really good musician, really good at the piano, guitar, violin, is what I'm hearing. They didn't want you to be known for that. They could get attacked by an animal here. They're not getting sexual fulfillment, is what I'm hearing. They're unable to, like, no one wants to sleep with them. And then they need to be careful around animals at this point. What else, Spirit? Yeah, they like to have people in fear of them. People are revolting against this person. They find this person revolting. They're a peasant. They're broke. They have no money. They have nothing to give. They have no talent. They're going to have to talk to someone about their destructive behavior. They like having everyone on edge. They like pretending that they're in control. There could be some sort of secret society, Freemasons involved here. There's witnesses to this abuse that they did, and they could be abusing technology. I am going to put some tarot down to see what else we can know about this. Well, this person can't sleep. They're in a huge amount of anxiety for all the drama that they've perpetrated against you. There could be mental instability. You're passionate, you're inspired, you have the divine spark, you have creativity, you're moving forward. This person is their punishment looks like there's going to be some sort of animal attack on them. There's going to be some sort of fire, or there's some sort of shooting. There's witnesses to all of this. Their reign of terror is going to be over. They're unable to like there's no sexual relationships around them. You're free from this trap that they tried to put you in. They're stuck in poverty. It's pretty much the same storyline that we keep hearing over and over again, but they still haven't learnt. Even though there's been consequences, they're still not learning their lesson here. Their current energy, or the current energy you're dealing with, is King of Pentacles, someone who looks after their empire, someone who is involved in business or banking or tax or anything to do with money or distributing funds, a businessman who's wealthy, successful. They provide for their entire family, their entire legacy. So that could be your energy. Yep, the challenge here is the Queen of Cups, or the obstacle, or what brought this situation to its current state is the Queen of Cups, someone who's emotionally intelligent, someone who's psychic, someone who's empathetic, loyal, kind, caring, loving, good with children, compassionate. She knows when and what emotion is suitable for what situation. It looks like she's trying to help the King of Pentacles become more emotionally aligned, because she's looking right at him and she's handing him a cup. So this could be a date, but there's some sort of blockage here, or something stuck about these two coming together. Okay, it's the Devil that's hidden. Someone's obsessed, possessed, addicted. This can be playful energy though, so someone, this Queen of Cups might want to come towards the King of Pentacles with a playful energy. Someone could be feeling trapped in a marriage here that they want to get out of, because this is not a pair. King of Pentacles and Queen of Cups, they're not a pair. They're not matched. So you could have been in a relationship with someone where it wasn't a match, even though they're both in the upright, just not the right person. There could be some sort of greed or addiction, bad habits here that's hidden here. This could be a person you're thinking about going towards, and you could be wondering if there's things that are hidden from you, and there are with the Devil, but it could just be someone who wants to come forward and take you on a fun date. Yep, so we have the Empress here in their thoughts. They think the world of you. They think you're attractive, you have it together, you can create, you could be pregnant, you're very nurturing, kind to animals, you're abundant, you can make money while you're sleeping, is what I'm hearing. You're the embodiment of all of the queens in the deck. This Empress doesn't belong with the King of Pentacles either. So there's two feminine energies here and one masculine, and neither of them belong with him. But he's financially stable and on his throne, looking at everything he has to provide for. There's a Queen of Cups in the obstacle position. So this could be a wife that's not a match. That there could be some sort of addiction here, and they're thinking about an Empress, the King of Pentacles, that they want to move towards and have stability with. What's their feelings about this situation? So it's definitely a masculine trying to choose between two feminines. So there's definitely some sort of toxicity here. They're feeling stuck. They may not have any negative feelings about this person they're with. They're just not a match for them, and they don't know how to get out of this situation. In their feelings, we have Judgment, Reverse, and Three of Swords. So yeah, they don't want to hurt anyone in this situation. They're doubting themselves. They're not liking themselves. They don't know how to move forward as well towards the Empress, or the Empress could be overcoming some sort of heartbreak here. She made a judgment call about leaving this heartbreak behind. This King of Cups could be looking at the details about finances, if he was to leave a marriage. Yeah, Chariot on the bottom of the deck, how to get forward movement. He definitely is thinking about the Empress though. So if this King of Pentacles is married, he's thinking about another woman. Yeah, what's their hopes and fears here? And they're obsessed by it. Their hopes and fears is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So they're worried that this wife or this person that they're in a commitment with could become cruel and mean and jealous and try and take all their money. And they feel like this person could become obsessed with this and become really bitter, and they don't want to cause any heartbreak. So they're fearing losing their empire to a wife. But it looks like they've created this situation here. They've definitely had a hand in it. There's just too many people here with toxic energies, devil energy with the Three of Swords. That's deliberately creating heartbreak, Judgment in reverse, thinking no one's going to get hurt. This could be some sort of poly situation that they want to get out of now, because now we have the Queen of Wands. Way too many queens here and only one masculine. So as I say, this could be definitely a poly situation with the Three of Swords, Judgment in reverse. This wasn't a smart move. This wasn't the correct choice. It didn't lead to Empress energy. It didn't lead to nurturing, caring, kindness. Instead, it led to Devil energy. There's just too many people here. They see that they're attracted to this Empress, someone who's very attractive. They look good, they smell good, they feel good. They should have put work in with this person, but again, not a match, because that's the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So this person, this King of Pentacles, has been with a whole bunch of women in some sort of weird poly open relationship situation. None of them are his match. The only one that's his match is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and that looks like it could be a wife or a higher level commitment that he's going to have to make some sort of payout to. They're going to be left stuck and in poverty and unable to provide for their children. They're getting messages about this, or there's communication. There's abuse here. They wanted to rule an empire with fear, and now there looks like there's danger around them because there's some sort of coldness, being frozen out. Someone's freeing themselves from this trap. It could be this Queen of Cups. There could be some sort of invasion where there's shooting going on. They tried to say that someone was not a high priestess. They tried to prey on this person. Well, they prayed against this person. Could have involved these other women in this, in saying that you're not the Empress, but you are. They put effort into this. Whoa. You feel that this person, or you're thinking that this person should not be married. Hierophant reverse. You feel like they could be receiving some sort of judgment from the courts or God. This person has no morals. They're not protected by any higher being or presence. I'm hearing something about evidence that was hidden. Hierophant reverse, Judgment, trying to hide evidence to create heartbreak for an Empress. It looks like this Empress didn't involve themselves in this situation because they made a judgment call. There was too many people involved. There was too much toxicity. It looks like these women are all aware of each other. So there's some sort of marriage that's collapsing here. This King of Pentacles didn't make the correct decision about their legacy, their lineage. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What they invest in. Now their beliefs are shattered. And they're just very toxic as well. Very, very toxic. Too many people. It looks like it's a poly situation. They don't have any self-esteem. They use their money and wealth as a calling card is what I'm hearing. But there's also a lot of addictions and obsessions here, and drug use and alcohol. In your feelings, you feel like you've got positive movement forward. You're not getting yourself involved in this. You're excited about your future. You're not dealing with this heartbreak. You're moving forward. There's some sort of opportunity that's coming towards you, and you're just preparing for your future here. This person, this King of Pentacles, is going to be left abandoned, is what I'm hearing. And they're going to be left broke. In the outcome, there's some sort of negative message, page of wands in reverse. So they don't have any spark here. They don't have any passion for anyone that they're involved with. Their energy levels could be affected. They're becoming pessimistic as well, and receiving some sort of communication that they don't want to see about someone being innocent here. And now they've got themselves stuck in a trap where there's no money, there's no productivity either, is what I'm hearing. They can't move forward. Ace of Wands, so impotent, no sexual options that they like, no passion, being stuck sexually or in a passionless relationship. Page of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands reversed. This is not attracted to the person that they're with, not able to create with the person that they're with. The person that they're with could be infertile, which I can see here as well. They're not able to create anything with their wealth. This Queen of Cups could use emotions in a toxic way because she's next to the Devil. But yeah, definitely thinking about the Empress, wanting to be with the Empress because they're the only one who they're attracted to, but they can't create or they can't contact this Empress. You might have them blocked. They're feeling stuck. You have the divine spark. These other people don't. They find these other people boring. They're not practical. Another reversal. We have the Fool in reverse. So someone's made a big mistake here. They were easily led. They were distracted. They were reckless, foolish. They didn't look before they leapt. Now they're stuck with no passion, no spark. You have the spark, but they've created a heartbreak for you, and you've made a judgment call not to go back to this. They're in some sort of having to pay out some sort of money for an ex. There's substances involved or toxic patterns of behavior that have them stuck and trapped. There's no God here in this situation. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So there looks like there's another partner here, another masculine energy coming to collect this Queen of Wands. So this person, if they're involved in a poly situation with the King of Pentacles, this Queen of Wands is leaving the group for this King of Wands, and they wanted you involved, but you're the Empress. You didn't go for it. When you found out what was going on, you left. You were heartbroken though, but you made a judgment call not to go back. You didn't see that this had any godliness to it. It's Queen of Pentacles that they're having to pay out, and it looks like there's this Queen of Cups that's just hanging around them for the free drinks because they're toxic. Yeah, someone needs to choose a correct path here. They didn't plan very well for their future. Now I want to get some closing messages. Someone wants to be more than friends with you, and they're going to wait for a sign. What other messages does the collective need to hear from this person or person of interest around them? What does this person want to say to the collective? I love you, but it came out in reverse, so maybe this person hasn't said it to you yet, or you don't love this person, or they don't love you. Take it to wherever it applies. I'm feeling more this person hasn't told you that they love you, or they could have told you that they don't love you when they really do. You're the only one who they have passion for. It's time for me to heal now, so you could be just taking time for yourself to heal. But it looks like you're creating something new. You're venturing into a new business. And someone could have lost a child here. That could be you. I'm sorry to hear that. And then I want you in reverse. So you don't want this person, or they don't want these people around them. You don't want this person. I know it was a distraction from your pain, so you could be distracting yourself from your pain. Just be careful about that. My life is not as together as it seems. It's in the reverse, so you know that this person's life isn't going well. They may try and brag to their friends about how many bimbos they've got. We both know I'm not the one for you, yes. And they look for you everywhere. Interesting. So it looks like some of you were involved with someone who had other people, a lot of other people involved. They were toxic. They wanted to control everyone. They have some weird, devilish obsessions here. There's danger around them for sure. So they're going to get burnt. And yeah, it's not good. It doesn't look good. There's some sort of shooting as well. Fire involved. It's a bit of a mess. And these other people are leaving and they're getting some divorce that is going to cost them money. And they've got this Queen of Cups around them just trying to fangirl. Anyway, I wish you the best in this situation and I'll see you for your next reading. All the best. Bye.